Students, let us start with a new problem today. So I'll be working a little bit different problem again with a little bit of different information. So in this problem you are going to see that the working capital to be calculated for 1 year, and you have to add 10% for contingencies as earlier. You have some information directly given, some of them are not given directly. So have a look at it one by one. So on the particulars column you have amount blocked up for stocks. There are two types of stocks. Amount has been given straight away. Both the stocks are current asset. We are going to enter under the current assets. The first one, stock of finished goods. Amount is given straight away, rupees 5,000. The next one is stock of stores and materials. That amount is also given straight away, rupees 8,000. So the next information you have it as average credit given. So that is, credit given is the amount to be received from customers, that is going to amount as sundry debtors. You have two types of sales here. One is inland sales, other one is export sales. Inland sales is sales happen within the country, and the other one is export sales. The total amount has been given as well as number of weeks has been given. So we have to calculate that. So as I told, it amounts to sundry debtors. We will have it under current assets. So under current assets you have sundry debtors, category A there, inland sales. So for 1 year it is given as 3,12,000, and in the bracket it is given that 6 months credit, 6 weeks credit. So 6 weeks divided by total 52 weeks in a year, it amounts to 36,000. Other one is export sales. That is also going to come under sundry debtors. It is there as 78,000. 1.5 week credit. So 1.5, 1.5 week to be taken as 1.5 divided by 52. So you have it as 2,250. Then move on to the other one. You have as a lag in payment of wages and other outstandings. They are all connected to the various expenses. So we'll go one by one. The first one is the wages. Is a current liability. It is an amount payable. So you have it as 2,60,000 rupees given as 1.5 weeks. So 1.5 divided by 52, you are going to find it as 7,500. And one more in the payments only, stock of material. So material purchase, basically it is nothing but that. So purchase of raw material on credit, that is the one here. So you have to be careful in this kind of a adjustment. Stock of raw material means material purchased. On that, the amount to be paid, that is to sundry creditors. So amount given as therein 48,000 rupees, 1.5 months. So months means divided by 12, rupees 6,000. The next one is rent, royalties, etc. That is also an expense. So current liability. It is given as 6 months. So 6 by 12. Next is clerical staff, that is payment payable to clerical staff. So it is also a current liability because it is like a salary. So you have it as 62,000 and half a month. So 1.5, half a month is 1.5 2583.33 comes, so I taken as 2583. The next one is payment to manager. There is also a salary, current liability, 4,800 rupees for again half a month lagging period. So that amounts to 200 rupees. Next is miscellaneous expenses. That is also a payment. So it is nothing but current liability, 4,800 again for 48,000. 1.5, it comes to 6,000 rupees. Second pause button. So after adding current assets, we get 53,250. So after deducting all the current liabilities, you are going to get 25,967. And after that, as given in the first sentence above the particulars, you have 10% for contingency. So 10% of 25,967 comes to 2597. So if you add, it is going to be 28,564. That is going to be the total working capital requirement. That is after adding 10% contingency to net working capital. Editing